Shalom. This is an emergency broadcast alert giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakadash, and whom we are in great debt. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone, who will well continue doing so, certainly firm in the eyes of terror, who I learned this truth from. To the elders, the bishops, Akim and Aquab, salutations and blessings to the house of David. Well, the hopeful elect is your brother Kwasi Yar, one other quick one. This one is going into my servants shall eat. This is Isaiah 65, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord thy power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Verse 14. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And vexation of spirit is going to start already, because there's a lot of people that are spreading a lot of scare tactics. Why I say that? Because you can't say something is going to happen unless you know on the know, or because it's just happening in certain places. Now, I know this video was made, in which I'm taking a piece from, is from GMS Boston, and them brothers are very diligent, and I'm not going against his video or anything he's saying. I'm just saying that it's not going to happen in every state. Why I say that? Because we do research, and I know eventually it's gonna lead to the MOTV, or should I say the RIFID, the RFID, which they're gonna fully implement, that you should not be able to buy or sell. That's another thing that I'm not going against. Impossible. I know that's happening. What I'm saying is, people are going to be jacked up into doing something so Esau can bring in, his Gurga troops into, to submit, or should I say, subdue people that are bugging out, because this is what this is going to create. It's going to create a chaotic environment. People are going to bug out, because they're going to start pushing it here and there, and then they might just send money anyway, because at the end of the day, it's the government that, when they say things, they don't even tell you they're doing it. You know about it like a week later, or maybe 2 weeks down the line, and then by that time, who knows how many people have died. Because they bugging out, and they thought that they wasn't going to get their money, but they got their money. And so that's another excuse for so-called white man Esau Edom to do his dirt. Now, let me get to the point, because I've talked enough. Federal government shutdown and SNAP benefits. September 26, 2025, and this is for New York State, okay? I'm not talking about the other states. They could be shutting them down. They have their reasons on why they do things. Esau Edom has plans. A federal government shutdown will not immediately impact SNAP benefits. Why would it not impact immediately? Because they're only going to affect people who can still work, So they're gonna be pulling people in, and to find out, because there's a lot of people who can work and they're getting a lot of money for just for just applying. Okay, so government shutdown immediately impact New York State. SNAP household will continue to receive SNAP benefits as normal through the end of October 2025. Please read below for more information. How will the federal government shutdown affect SNAP benefits? The federal government shutdown will have no impact on September or October SNAP benefits. SNAP benefits recipients will continue to receive their regular ongoing benefits on a normal schedule through the end of October. You see, no, they still have to meet. I believe it's one more time before they decide what they're gonna do. I think it's one or two more times. Not sure. I don't know how that works. But it's still not November. Okay, so there's plenty of people still getting those benefits, because everybody gets their benefits in different dates. So until we don't get to November, we're not gonna know the truth of this here in New York. And then it says, yes, New York State local Department of Social Service are open. You may still apply at your local office or online at mybenefit.newyork.gov. If you live in New York City, you can apply online, access HRA, or in person at an Human Resource Administration HRA SNAP benefit. Are there any restrictions on using SNAP benefits during the shutdown? No. Your electronic benefit transfer EBT card will continue to work normally, and you can use your benefit at any participating retailer or farmers market. SNAP benefits are available on your EBT card. EBT card for 274 days from the date they are issued. So like, you can check your SNAP benefit, and that's new because that's new. That they would be there for such a long time, because I know in the past they used to snatch it off every month. They just wipe it clean. You can check your SNAP benefits balance by visiting ebtedge.com or by calling the number. Do I have to continue to meet all SNAP requirements during this shutdown? Of course. Anyways, what if I am due to recertify SNAP benefit? How send my it doesn't matter. In other words, everything's everything's running as it usually is until, because see, what happens is that everybody believes these things that are going on, because these are not official government agencies. Okay, do you see what it says? But it says Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance. Federal government shutdown and SNAP benefits September 26. A federal government shutdown will not immediately impact SNAP benefits in New York SNAP House. That's what we just read, right? But these people are saying benefits. Look, what to know about SNAP benefits amid government. So like they playing you. They want to play that November SNAP benefits could be impacted. Right? So they telling you all this, right? Nearly 3 million low-income New Yorkers could miss their next aid payment for groceries under a federal response to the Washington budget standoff of that government, Kathy, whatever. So, going back here, so you see, everybody's saying, shut down, affect food stamps. Everybody's November. Everybody's saying it's going to shut down, it's going to shut down. Now, eventually, this will happen, because it's going to happen sooner or later. The thing is that there's a lot of people like this guy here that they don't know what's going on. I know that these people are saying that there already some in Missouri. They shut down. Look, let's listen to it. All right, because
the shutdown is starting to have real impacts on Missouri families who rely on food stamps. The Missouri Department of Social Services has posted on its website the federal government is temporarily suspending SNAP benefits for November. The program is 100% federally funded. The state will still process applications amid certifications.
All right, so they're going to suspend for November, but they're still going to take applications.
Department of Agriculture says it will not fund the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, known as SNAP, if the government shutdown extends into November.
And this would
into November. So Missouri is ahead of I don't know why Missouri is doing what they're doing,
Impact about 42 million people across the country who rely on SNAP benefits to buy food. The USDA sent a letter to state agencies last week saying there would not be enough funding to pay for the entirety of November's benefits. It also told states not to send certain files to the contractors that load those EBT cards that people on SNAP use. A budget agreement that reopens the government would also restore SNAP funding, but the shutdown continues now into its third week with negotiations at a standstill. In Iowa, more than 259,000 people rely on SNAP benefits. This is 8% of the state's population. To qualify for SNAP, a family of four, for example, must earn less than about $40,500 a year. And the average SNAP benefit is $170 a month per person.
Well, a proposed bill would not allow people to use SNAP benefits to buy junk food in Pennsylvania. This bill directs...
So a lot of this stuff is old, all right? A lot of it doesn't make sense to us because they are, Esau Edom, so-called white man, is always plague your mind so you can be unstable. As long as you're unstable, they can manipulate what they want, what they want to do to you. All right, because you're not mentally stable. They can do whatever they want. Now, this is my point. This is what made me make this video now. All right, because you got guys like this that speak the way they do, but who is he? Like, where do you get your info from?
To buy alcohol.
I'm gonna tell you like this right here. If you done got your stamps for this month, or you haven't got them yet, if you done got your stamps, or when you get your stamps for this month, don't go running trying to sell your damn stamps. Don't go running buying all that goddamn junk food, them knickknacks and all that bullshit. Don't be trying to do nothing else other than put some grocery in that refrigerator and some grocery in that deep freezer, because I'm gonna tell y'all what's happening. So that whole rumor talk about no stamps being issued in November is a fact. Nobody in America that's in the EBT or part of the EBT program will receive food stamps.
You see what I'm saying? Anyways, shalom.